This is one of the lowest prices for hectare in Canada in 2026. So you add a 15% tax, so it's going to pump the price to $28, which is a lot of money. 36 exposure, yes, it's good quality, but I remember I just sent mine to for development, but I keep it few years inside the camera, so maybe 3 to maximum 4 years ago I bought a hectare, and my memory tells me it was around probably 16 or 17 plus tax. So it's let's just look at the prices. This is Studio Argentique, which is on Plateau in Montreal, and perhaps is one of the most affordable places. This is Kodak regular 100, 14, 15 plus with tax included, 15 for 200, 15, 15. So at least the regular standard, if you want quality, it's I will say this is about the moment when myself, and I'm going to guess some other people would just say it starts being too much. Maybe it's still okay at 14, 15. Remind you, we need to also develop them. It's not that expensive. We send them to Jean Coutu, at least in the Montreal area, and they send them to the photo pros, les pros de la photo, and they develop very well, print very well. The color quality is very good. Don't send it to Walmart. I don't know if Walmart is doing, but anyway, so just development 36 is about $15 with the tax. And then for printing, the problem is you cannot scan it. They don't scan it. Jean Coutu doesn't scan it. You need to print, scan them at another place, and this place actually, Studio Argentique, go for it. Call them. They scan 36. They told me by phone, again 2026 is going to be $7 plus tax. 7. That's really low, really low for a basic scan resolution. Not the highest, but not terrible either, right? So good for printing 5x7 or so. Anyway, so you can develop it 15, scan it with this place here. I don't know what the prices are elsewhere for another under $10, 25 plus is the same shop, plus 25 plus another $40 before printing the photos. You can also send them to Jean Coutu for development and printing. I don't think they print on 5x7, they print 4x6, and I don't remember exactly the price per photo. I don't, maybe 60 cents or so, maybe more, 70 cents. So it costs you a decent, depends if you want to print all pictures, it's going to put the price around $60, $70 for 36 exposures. So that's money. Obviously, we need to perhaps just calculate what's on top of digital photo printing. So maybe the printing part is less important, but you pay $40 film and development and scan, at least if you go there. Then you add the printing, which is the same as on a digital camera. Anyway, so it starts being a lot of money. $15 is, but I prefer this one because it's just better, and no way I'm going to pay almost $30 for the film. Is way too much. I mean, you can do it once in a while, but not on a regular basis. I'm not talking about myself, but I'm just, what I feel here is happening is that maybe I represent a part of those consumers who are just enjoying this thing, but they are not really willing to spend money, serious money into this patient. And I think this kind of pricing is going to kill this industry at some point. And it's the industry that's jumping the prices. I did search on internet, seen one of Reddit comments that the prices are increasing each year by about, let's say at the beginning of the year, 10 to 15%, and then there is this talk about silver being inside the films and getting more expensive. But silver inside the film, it's really, someone calculating it's maybe 20 cents, the amount of silver in 2020. So it's not that the problem, and that's not the reason for the price increase. It's I don't know, there must be a reason, but if the industry is pushing the pricing every year like this, count 5 years from now, this thing is going to cost 20 or more. It's going to be game over for many people, and from there, which is already not a lot of customers, right, for this kind of market, very niche. But if you chop 80% of those customers or more, no matter what the price will be then, because the price will be too high, no matter how much money we would make, this is going to die. Sad, but true. At least these big companies, maybe there will be smaller companies who start take over from there. Yes, so it's, for me personally, it's the pleasure of handling a mechanical camera and just the pleasure of touching something that's not all digital, you know, kind of physical touch if you want. But I can take pictures with digital as well. So is there a difference? Depends, I would say, film, because the cameras are less performing unless you have an expensive lens or something like this that just pays hundreds of dollars. I'm talking used gear. Other than that, for me, film, it's actually not being as good as digital. Just having that old feeling, imperfect photos, you know, vignetting or so. But I'm not going to pay too much money for that. So hopefully the industry will keep the prices down. Otherwise, they did this one. It's a decent film, and they did change the boxes to look a little bit like the Hector on this too, but that doesn't change the price and doesn't change the quality either. I don't know. I know this one, I did try it. This one was okay. If it's like the one from 90s, it's fine. I don't remember exactly the 100. I prefer 100. That's just a personal take here, because contrary to most people, I don't really look for sharpness in the photos. I look for the light and colors and contrast and saturation, and those, from what I've seen, you reach the maximum of a lens, no matter the camera, when the lens is wide open, if possible. So I try to use a lower ISO to force, in some lower light conditions, the lens to be wide open. That's just really personal. Anyway, all this to say that at least for Hector 100, there are other portrait, I think the prices are just, yes, professional, but are there still professional people today using this? It's no longer an industry, it's really just a hobby. If it dies, it will be sad, but we need to move on. Thanks for watching.